everybody. Welcome to Night Coop.
Welcome to Night Coop, the show where we're in a coop and we're in denim. Yeah.
I feel like we don't have a solidified theme song, so each week we've been
Coming
trying
up
out
with something different. I didn't mind that one. That one sounded very Nora Jones.
It was, I bet I could, maybe I can repeat it. Welcome to Night Coop. We're in a coop. Is that what you said? And we're in denim.
Yep. Yep.
It wasn't quite it, but with a little bit more practice,
I think we can get there. We can get there. Your makeup looks nice today.
Thank you. I really, really appreciate that. I thought it was a little bit too glittery, a little bit too sparkly, but
never let someone dim your sparkle. I don't know. I saw that on something lately. Yeah.
No. They're talking about it.
They're talking about it. And you know what? I agree with it.
Yeah.
You want to be a fucking weirdo? Do it.
Be it. There's this bitch on TikTok who does.
We're doing it. Huh?
She does her outfits that are very bizarre, and it's like that's her whole thing. She's like, I wear bizarre shit, and I'm very proud of it. And I think that's wonderful. And she has these massive lettuce-shaped leaf earrings that she wears. And here's the thing is that, when you first see them, you're like, wow, that's crazy. But she probably has like 5 or 6 videos where she's wearing the lettuce earrings, and I'm going, enough!
Yeah.
Next up, I thought you were weird.
We get
Keep it moving.
We get it. Keep it moving. You can't be consistent with the lettuce earrings. No, you can't be. You got to be known as the person that's mixing it up a lot.
Yeah. If you got lettuce earrings, you need to have tomato, you need to have onion, you need to, keep it moving.
Yeah.
That's just how I feel.
No, I would be on the same page. I would be like, what about a hoop?
Yeah. How did you bore me with your lettuce earrings? That's the thing. You're at the point where you're now boring me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, whatever makes you not off yourself,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you ready for the news, folks?
Are you ready? Are you ready for the news? All right.
I've got some good stories.
You've got some good Believe it or not, folks, this week, I'm telling you this, I don't have an animal story. I don't have one. I said I'm going to mix it up.
I love you so much. I'm thrilled.
I'm mixing it up. Now, my topics are not as endearing, I'll tell you that. They're not as beautiful, but they're the news.
Okay. All right, what you got?
All right. Well, the first one I got actually is endearing. The first one I got is 4 sisters with a combined age of 389 earned the Guinness World Record for the biggest age of siblings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if one of them took up like 360 years out of
the other ones are like 5 years old. Yeah, no, it's 101, and then they kind of go between 101 and 93.
Wow.
Yeah. And here are their names. Do you want to hear them? The oldest one, Arloween. That's how you know this. She's been alive for a minute.
Yeah, no
got a
kidding.
name like that.
Arloween.
Marcine. Doris. And Jewel. On the fourth one, they said we're gonna mix it up. Yeah. On the fourth one, they said we gotta get with the times. We're gonna mix it up a little bit.
Doris, is that correct?
Doris.
I love it.
That's a classic name
That's
of the.
Sweet.
Isn't that like the sweetest thing in the world? Imagine how many laughs they've had, and how many tears have fallen. But imagine how much laughter they've had.
Oh, I love that.
They were like, it's just a gift to be here. Isn't that the sweetest thing in the world?
And that's the group of all the siblings. They're all alive.
Yeah, I believe so, yes.
That's sweet.
I know. Talk about genes.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, my gosh.
No kidding. I wonder if they believe in modern medicine. That would be interesting thing to figure out. I wonder if any of them have had any like bad habits throughout the years. Like, did anyone smoke? Any of them drink?
I don't know.
Who's
they didn't give me they didn't give me all that information.
We should ask.
Does anybody have these bitches' doctor's notes? Anybody?
Doctor's notes.
Doctor's notes. I got to see the spreadsheet. What have you gone in for? No way they've had as many sinus infections as you and I. Tell you what, we hold that record, bitch.
Yeah, probably.
But isn't that the sweetest? You know?
I really do like that story.
Yeah. But 4 sisters, I mean, there's no way you're remembering everyone's boyfriends over hundreds of years.
No. Wonder if they're married. I have a lot of questions about these ladies.
I know. My guess is the husbands are deceased.
Men don't live as long.
They really don't.
Well, thanks, Kel.
I know. Isn't that a good one?
That was a good start.
Isn't that cute? Yeah. Go ahead.
That was a good start. So my first story is... Sorry, I'm looking at the oatmeal pancake. Teen puts 22 socks on one foot in 30 seconds for the Guinness World Record. Another world record. They really are talking about these
world records.
They're bringing it back,
I
guess.
I know.
But yeah, 22 socks on one foot in 30 seconds.
Wow.
Stupid.
Stupid? You think?
Stupid. Why? What scenario do you need 22 socks on your foot?
She's protecting herself.
In what?
She's protecting her foot.
You name the scenario.
There is no scenario. There's no scenario, but it falls in line with the youth today, which is...
In what scenario?
In what scenario would you need to do
that
this?
Make sense?
Yeah, but also, I mean, there are so many things that have not yet been done for Guinness World Records.
That's the thing that's kind of pissing me off. It's like,
I think it's a cheap route.
Yeah, I'm sure nobody before tried to do, something as dumb as putting socks on in 30 seconds or less and tried to, beat a record within doing it.
Also, are they different types of socks? Like, do the sock sizes get bigger as she puts them on? Or are we talking about the same size of sock consistently? Do you see what I'm saying? Because a lot of socks are sizes 5 through 9 for women's. Does she have a size 5 foot and then the sock just gradually fits? I do have questions for her.
I know. But I see the thing is that I don't want to have questions about this kind of stuff. Because in what scenario
would you need to do this? Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe if you're bleeding out on your foot and you need to keep all the blood in, you're going to pack on a lot of socks.
But the first 21 don't do it?
I mean, I've never been shot in the foot.
If I'm in a spot where I am in dire need of 22 socks, I'm not in a good spot.
No, you're not in a good situation.
I'm lucky if in my room I find one pair of socks.
Yeah, 22 of them. That's something.
What's with socks? They go missing like crazy.
You cannot keep a hold of your socks. There's no way. I don't understand where they go.
What's with socks, man?
Dude, socks should start committing crimes the way that they disappear. They should.
They are a mystery.
They literally, I'm not crying. I have something in my eye. However, I will say, the amount of socks that I've probably lost throughout the years, it's in the thousands.
And then they'll pop up. They're here, they're gone, they're here, they're gone.
I know.
It's crazy.
I know. It's like
Did I find this one sock earlier, or is it a different sock? Do I now have two of that sock, or was this the same sock that I found earlier and I put it back down because I was like, I can't find the other one?
I think socks should be hit with the L and the R, left and the right, or the A and the B.
We got to start labeling them more.
Yeah.
We must.
We must, because all of a sudden, I get 5 pairs of socks. Next week, I got 1 pair of sock.
Of sock.
I got 1 sock pair.
We used to, growing up,
sock party. You get all the socks that are mismatched. You throw them in a pile.
And you start matching.
And you sit on your bed with your mom and you match
and you have
socks
a sock party
together. But you know what? How else were you going to spend those 2 hours where you didn't have to wear the back brace? How else were you going to spend those 2 hours? You had to spend them matching socks. Put me to work. I got 2 hours of joy. Put me to work matching socks. No, it actually was very fun. It was.
It was great.
What'd I do to have a sock party with Mom?
I hate people who are like, I don't like fun socks. Fuck you.
You don't like fun socks? What little joy do we even have left?
I've got socks with dogs. I've got socks with croissants. I've got socks. I mean, come on. It's fun.
No, it's the simple joys.
Yeah, it really is.
And you're going to look me in the eyes and tell me that back in the thousands, right? Back in the 2000s, when people used to go into the office and you had people in slacks and they pulled up their slack and it was a funny sock. You weren't loving that?
Come on.
Come on.
I love a good sock store.
Yeah. Oh, a good
I love a good sock store.
But they're really raking it in. They're like
they
$14
because you know what? They know you're gonna fucking lose them.
they know you're gonna lose them, and I'm gonna go. Excuse me, I lost my pair of Obama socks. Now I just have one Obama, and I need 2 Obamas. You understand what I'm saying?
Be walking around with one Obama.
So now I'm gonna buy a new pair of Obama socks. Now I got 3 Obamas. The thing is that unless you get rid of the other Obama pair, the other Obama sock, now you got mismatched Obama socks for the rest of your life. If you keep an odd number.
And I hate when you think socks can match a little bit, like you'll get away with it, and then you put them on totally different thickness. One is like fucking almost, you could just see right through it. And the other one, is, you got your foot sweating.
Exactly. The one's a futon and the other one's cardboard. I don't understand it. How are we not all on the same page of sock thickness? How are we, unless I'm buying a wool sock that is
skiing,
that is straight off a sheep, I'm expecting light cushion.
Light cushion. Yeah.
But you know what? Men like thick socks.
Oh my God, no wonder you guys reek. You reek so badly because your socks are thick as hell.
I know, and you wear them 9 days in a row.
Your feet are sweating.
Your feet are sweating, girl.
We gotta get back to the news.
All right, back to the news. I could go on about socks
for days.
Yeah. All right. This is very topical. Hurricane Ian coming in hot, straight for Florida.
Jeez,
yeah, it's hitting up on Cuba right now, but it's coming in from Florida. I
just spilled.
You spilled?
I totally dropped some.
You did drop some. Oh my gosh, it looks like the Nickelodeon splatter.
It does a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, it's okay, Allie. Hey, cheers to everybody who's drinking either coffee or a beer right now. We're mixing it up over here at NIGHTCOOP. I got a water and a coffee. Allie's got the BL. You know how it is.
You know how it is.
All right, so Hurricane Ian is coming in hot.
Back to this.
and they're expecting it to get pretty gnarly. Here's my thing, is I want to know who's naming these. I got to know who's naming these because, Ian, if my house got wrecked by a guy named Ian, I'd be pissed. I'd be pissed. Katrina sounded like it was about to fuck shit up. Yeah. So, but I feel like we gotta change it from human names to something. It's gotta be like Hurricane Danger, Hurricane Alert. Something where it's like, yeah, danger got me.
Why did they start naming them actual names? Was it because it was like there was a season for them, and so
I think so, and I think because they had the category of numbers, they couldn't do numbers, so it was like Hurricane 1, Hurricane 2. They couldn't go A, B, C because technically there were some hurricanes. There's some hurricanes that like dwindle down to a tropical storm and it's no big deal.
Yeah.
So you got to name them because that's, I guess, kind of the best system.
Yeah. If you have more information about this, could you let us know?
Could you let us know? I'm sure it's a simple Google.
Yeah, I'm sure it's
I'm sure it's a simple Google. But
people will be happy to let us know that.
I'm rooting for you, Florida. I mean,
it's tough.
I'm rooting for the wildlife in Florida too.
Yeah, no kidding.
That stinks. A lot of people hate on the gators, but the gators are just being gators.
Yeah, they can't do anything about the way that they look.
That's the other thing too. When people are like, "Oh yeah, so-and-so got bit by an alligator." Well, what were they doing? No, they were swimming in a pond late at night alone. You're like, that's alligator territory at that point.
That's alligator biting time.
Yeah, that's not your pond anymore. That's not your fucking area.
No.
And, yeah.
I agree. I wholeheartedly agree.
I think alligators are cool, too.
They are cool.
Until you get bit by one.
They're a dinosaur.
Yeah, they are a dinosaur walking among us. But you know what? So is Joe Biden. Come on, folks! Get him. All right, go ahead.
All right, Beyond Meat. Hold. Do your little wave.
Big wave cut the camera, 'cause Bruce is walking in, and Soupy went nuts, yeah. Yeah, Soupy went nuts, yeah. We're cutting the camera until Bruce gets situated. Did you find parking, honey? Yeah. All right, maybe we'll leave that part in. That was a good segment. All right, go ahead.
Beyond Meat executive accused of biting man's nose outside of game.
Yes. This was a popular story.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was a popular story.
Outside of a football game, accused of biting a man's nose. The Beyond Meat. You couldn't tell me you thought they were sane.
You couldn't no. Anyone that works for any of that kind of stuff.
You could not tell me you thought everything was lined up correctly up here.
When you knocked on your skull right there, I heard it.
I heard it too. It scared me.
Yeah, knock, knock. Okay.
Hello.
Okay, we're checking a good melon.
I'm ready. No, there's nothing wrong with Beyond Meat, in regards to you want to eat plant-based stuff, go for it. But I'm just saying to commit your life to building Beyond Meat or commit your life to being an executive for Beyond Meat. I'm just saying there might be a couple of things.
A couple screws loose.
A couple.
Yeah.
You'll make a lot of money.
But also the nose is disgusting to go to bite.
Why out of body parts to bite?
The nose.
The nose?
That's a guy who ate boogers growing up for sure.
Yeah. Like, what are you, hungry?
Ew! Also, the nose, it's like the crunch to it because the cartilage.
Absolutely not.
Disgusting. What a fucking, perv? I don't know. Go after the nose? Ew.
Like, I can't even get into the actual conversation of how, like, you shouldn't bite people when I'm so distracted at what part he bit.
Yeah, obviously don't bite people.
Like, that's a given.
Sure, but if you're going to bite somebody, not the nose.
Sicko.
Ugh. Yeah, this guy's got worms in the brain. Sad. All right, next story. Okay, the CDC, which I know we're tired of hearing about these folks, but they dropped, this is so weird to me. They dropped the universal masking at nursing homes and hospitals.
I don't get that.
But winter is on its way.
Yeah.
And the flu is on the rise.
They seem to, it's interesting because what they do is they seem to, at the exact wrong times, to be like, it's okay again. And it's not. It's about to be not okay again. It's specifically the opposite of okay.
I'm finding it like at this point you got to just make your own executive decisions because they are loopy.
Yeah.
I feel like they have a monkey with symbols running the whole show. Or maybe they like draw a card every day and they're like, what are we going to say now?
It's it's as though like they have the option to make educated guesses and they're the people to make the educated guesses as to what is going to happen and instead they just go with their guesses. They forget the education part of it all, and I don't really understand that.
My whole thing is this. You don't have to agree with me on this. That's totally fine if you don't. I don't really wear my mask in certain places. In other places, if it's very crowded, I wear my mask. If I feel like I have bad allergies, I wear my mask. If I'm in the lift, I wear the mask. It's like, but if I'm like sitting at a restaurant, I'm not going to fucking wear the mask. You know, whatever. No. If I'm walking around, well, actually, so this is the deal. If I'm walking around like
the airport, I'm wearing the mask.
At airport, I'm wearing the mask. Marshall's wearing the mask for me. I don't know. The Marshall's clientele is weird to me over here. But then at the same time, in the mall, might not wear the mask walking around.
Depends on the mall.
Depends on the mall.
I go to the Culver City Mall, I'm wearing my mask.
Yeah. It's I know. There's just certain places where you're like, it feels grosser in here. And I just feel like, especially if there's a bunch of freaking kids walking around.
If there's children,
I'm wearing the mask.
I'm masking up.
And also, I feel like wearing the mask is a good way for no one to bother you. Like the other way.
That's true.
The other day I was on the bus and I had my mask on the entire time. And there was just me and a bunch of old people and they weren't going to wear their mask at first, but then they saw me wearing it and then they put it on, which I thought was funny. Like they were like, "Oh shoot, even the youngin' is putting it on." You know? But like to me, wearing a mask in that situation is don't talk to me.
Yeah, totally.
It's like the new earbuds in or whatever it's called.
If I have a mask on, don't talk to me.
Don't talk to me. But you know what? People still do it anyway.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Okay, your turn.
My final story is a Massachusetts man pleads guilty to dousing bewitched statue in red paint. And it's... So in Massachusetts, they have a statue of...
Yeah, unfortunately going to need a bit of an explanation. I don't know this bewitched statue.
Okay, they have a statue of Elizabeth Montgomery, the lead character of Samantha Stevens in the 1960s sitcom of Bewitched. And she's sitting on a broomstick in front of a crescent moon.
Okay, classic.
Some guy doused it in red paint. He put red paint all over it. And...
What was the point?
So this is what kills me about this story is that the prosecutor said the 32-year-old man was going through a rough time and wanted to do something to get arrested. And you know what? Not bad.
If you're going to do something to get arrested, I would say
paint on the statue, not bad.
Not bad because you can also get that off.
Yeah, there's other things he could have done that were actually like harmful. Yeah. He put paint where it didn't belong.
Yeah, I mean, you take a magic eraser to that thing, it's gone.
It's fine.
It's fine. Oh, you know.
Apparently, he and his wife got divorced. He was like in a shelter home for a couple weeks, and he just was like, "Fuck."
I mean, yeah, if you get arrested, at least you're in a jail cell for a night or whatever.
That's true.
You're chilling. True. It's actually more strategic than anything else.
Yeah, I don't hate this story.
I don't hate this story. I don't hate the guy.
I'm not really even mad at him.
No. I honestly, I say he strikes again. I think he should. Yeah. Hey, buddy, glue the Liberty Bell.
I mean, he's this close to being Banksy. He's literally this close.
Yeah, Banksy doesn't do much else.
Yeah, literally all he messed up on was people knowing who he was. That was it.
Yeah, that's the big, yeah. Well, I mean, when you want to get arrested, though, I mean, what was he going like?
I put paint here.
Hey,
did anyone notice there wasn't paint here before? Now there is. I wonder who did that.
Somebody get me. Uh-oh.
Whoopsie.
Oop, somebody painted it. He brings his own handcuffs. He's like, use mine. They're like fuzzy. My wife loved these. Shit.
Okay. All right. Moving on to our next topic. What are we doing next? Let's do... Wait, you're done with your stories, right?
Yes.
All right. Do we want to do I've changed?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to start?
Sure.
All right. Kick us off.
I've changed in the sense that at this point in my life, it needs a bit of spice.
The food?
The food.
Yeah.
It needs a bit of spice.
Yeah. I add chili pepper flakes to everything.
It needs a bit of spice. Hot sauce, chili flakes, something. Something. I don't know if my taste buds are becoming less active, if you will. Or something. But I am needing a little bit of a kick. Because I actually feel like with a little bit of a kick, it also tends to, and doing it in the right way, it brings out the other flavors.
Yeah, it almost feels like it's as necessary as salt to me right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if it's because we've been eating a variety of cuisines lately, where it's like we're kind of weaning into spicier food.
Yeah.
I mean, we've always like putting hot sauce on things.
Yeah.
But lately
I need it.
I need the heat.
It like a fish needs water.
I need the heat, man.
Like blub, 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 blub.
Glub, 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 glub. Do you have
with hot sauce?
I will say this though, Tabasco is my least favorite one.
Too vinegary.
I
don't like the
feel
really
bad
vinegary
saying
ones.
that because
Why?
we grew up with Dad loving Tabasco.
Yeah, but now Dad loves Tapatio and he's here.
Oh yeah. I do love Tapatio.
Tapatio
And
so
the
good.
Louisiana one.
Louisiana one's good.
Crystal, I think it's called. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
But yeah, I just feel like I've changed in a sense where I need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree. Okay. Do you want me to go to mine? I've changed?
Sure.
I know we moved on quick from that.
Yeah, well, there wasn't really much to talk about it there.
That's fair. So, So here's how I've changed. I went to Sedona, Arizona this weekend.
Yes.
And which you know because I've told you the entire story about it. By the way, we get in the car. She picks me up at the airport, and I am nonstop talking. She goes, "It feels as though." Now I was only there for like 18 hours. Okay, but I had the story of weeks, and she was like, "I feel like you were." At the airport,
I feel like
prepping.
This is how it always goes. So when I pick you up from somewhere where I haven't seen you, when I haven't seen Kelly for like a day or 2 days or something, it's as though she compiles everything she can before she sees me, and then just the second she sees me, she's ready to let it rip out of everything that has happened over the past. And I don't mind it at all.
Well, you shouldn't because I missed you.
I have been really feeling my tongue. The past couple of days. Didn't I tell you this?
Yes. Do you feel it right now?
I like feel on my tongue.
I don't know what to do about that.
I don't know what to do about it either.
All right, go
Moving
ahead.
on. Does this ever happen to you guys where it's like if you pay attention to one body part, it's like really there?
Like right now I'm paying attention to my spleen.
Fuck off. Anyway.
Go ahead.
Oh, because it's not your tongue. I don't get to talk about my spleen.
Well, no, I can feel something right here, right now.
Is that your spleen?
I don't know.
There you go. Is it gone?
Yeah, the sneeze actually kind of fixed it. Well, you never know. When you need to sneeze, everything starts.
Yeah. Getting a little wonky. Anyway, Kelly she'll be ready to tell me everything, every detail, every conversation, everybody she met, and I know that she misses me, and I don't mind that she tells me everything, but I did make fun of her the last time I picked her up because, well,
what? Anyway. Also, I will tell you this, like my voice sounds like a little raspy right now, and it's because the Arizona air totally messed me up where I lost my voice yet again.
Is that how you've changed?
No, the way that I changed was I am not really at peace ever. Okay. I am not a peaceful person.
Yeah. No,
It's
neither
just
am I.
not really my thing.
I don't really get it.
You know, last night I watched a bunch of Law and Order. I'm talking to the TV. That's my at peace. Okay. I'm going, what? You know. Well, I mean, it was crazy. The episode that I watched, the people that were the killers were romantic and they were brother and sister. Crazy. Anyways. I know.
Disgusting.
Disgusting. Anyways, the brother ends up getting stabbed, which, you know, somebody has to die in that situation.
Sure.
You know, he can't be doing that.
You don't both live.
No. So, anyways, I'm in Sedona, and these people are the nicest people I've ever met in my life. Okay, they are but it's genuine niceness, not a fake, not like a Texas niceness, not
Right.
There's
not a hospitable niceness,
like
but a
you are loved, we love you. Culty, really, a little culty.
Kelly said I wouldn't like this place.
I don't think you would, but I had a great time. But these people like to talk to the sky, like to look at the sky and just, whatever. And here's how I've changed. There might be something to that. There might be something to talking to the sky. These people are the happiest people I've ever met. And they look at the sky and they talk to it sometimes.
Happiness is overrated. Look at you. Look at how you've changed. Saying you talk to the sky.
Yeah, well,
you end up sounding like a ding-a-ling.
I am not no ding-a-ling. Right? No, okay. Back me up here. You never talk back. Yeah. No, I last night I was looking, the thing that I know we've talked about crystals before. I'm looking at the thing and I'm trying to understand them. trying to understand these people.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at the crystals and I'm like, I just can't justify putting rocks by my window and hoping everything works out. You know what I'm saying? I got stuff that I have to do.
I wonder if, it's interesting because they seem to say that, like, that's why something goes well. But if it goes poorly...
Couldn't have been the crystals. Couldn't have been the
They
crystals.
don't blame the crystal, do they?
No. I don't think so anyway. Unless they were like, oh, my crystal was turned over. Yep. Anyway.
Well.
Anyway, my point is that maybe I could be more positive if I just surrounded myself with very positive people, but I'll be totally honest, I don't want to live that way.
I'll be more positive. I'll wake you up in the morning and say today's going to be a good day if that'll make you feel better.
I mean, might as well give it a shot.
I'll do that.
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh, what are we doing next?
You want to do egg on my face?
Sure.
Okay, go ahead.
This is a continuous egg on my face that happens to me more often than I care to admit. When I'm alone in public, I borderline forget how to talk.
Really?
Sometimes. When I am ordering something or talking to people I don't know if I'm just actually kind of shy or what the problem is. But like yesterday, I go to Starbucks, or 2 days ago, I'm in Starbucks, and I get to the register, and I've ordered this drink. I don't know how many times. I've ordered a grande vanilla sweet cream cold brew. And I looked at this girl, and I just totally fumbled it. I totally looked at her, and I said, I'll take the cream of the cold. The cream of the cold. The cream of the cold. The vanilla with the sweet. I said, I'm sorry.
I am so sorry.
And she looked at me and she was like, it's okay. And I was like, the vanilla sweet cream cold brew. And she goes, yeah. And I was like, yeah.
I'm going to do that.
I'm going to do that one. It's as though if I don't start it off correctly, train wreck. Like absolute train wreck. No. If I am on autopilot by any means and I mess up the first word, the rest of it is trash. It's just gone.
It's gone.
It's
out the
gone.
window.
And it happens to me a lot.
You know what, though? I feel like whenever... This happens to me, too, where I'm alone and I fumble what I'm saying. In a way where sometimes it comes off as rude and I don't mean it to. The other day, I'm getting a coffee, and it's this busy restaurant, okay? And I just wanted... It was a breakfast restaurant. And so me, I'm like in the middle of nowhere. They probably have a breakfast bar I could sit at, that's got coffee, whatever. So I walk up, it's a 35-minute wait. I go, hey, I'm sorry, I'm just looking to get a cup of coffee. And they go, oh, well, we can get it to you to go, but it's going to be a long wait to sit down. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, to go is fine. 15 minutes go by, and I walk up, and I already paid. And I go, hey, can I ordered a cup of to-go coffee. And the girl goes, oh, my God, yes, she'll go grab that for you. Sorry, I totally forgot. And I said, it's okay. It was a total accident how it came out. I meant to be like, it's no big deal. Mm-hmm. But instead I said, it's okay. I just wanted one small thing. And I go, I mean, in a way of like, I'm like being annoying right now because I'm asking for something small and you're so busy. And the woman was like, oh, yeah. But you could tell that she was like, what the fuck?
Well, I
didn't mean to.
Here's the thing is that customer service, I think this is part of it. Customer service is so gnarly lately in the fact that people say things that are absolutely insane that I'm borderline nervous I'm going to be misconstrued as like rude or anything, that I'm like nervous. Because I'm like, I really don't want to say anything. Like, I want to be as polite as possible. I want to be as nice as possible.
Well, that was the thing, too. I was just trying to, like, be like, oh, I'm being annoying by, like, asking for something so small.
Yeah.
But it came out as, like, I just need this tiny little thing, and you, like, totally forgot. And I didn't... I didn't mean for it to.
No. Yeah, you didn't mean to.
No.
You didn't mean to. And I feel like that's the thing is that I've been like fumbling lately with stuff, like asking for things and stuff because I do not want to be a bother. I don't. And it's like I'm literally just ordering my coffee. Like, this isn't a bother. This is what I'm here to do. You're here to take the order. That's what you're here to do. And I'm in customer service all day long. So you would think that I would like understand that it's like, no, it's my job to, but like,
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, egg on my face.
Egg on my face. Yeah.
I gotta like figure it out and just be like, Alexandra.
I'm with you. I'm with you. This happens to me too. I don't know. Especially like when I'm shopping and I go into like a store that is like for super hot, like supermodel type women. Yeah. And I walk in, I'm like, do they know that I'm like looking around going, will that ever fit me?
Like Eden Sky?
Yeah. Whenever I go in there alone, I'm like, how are you?
I know, because I'm normally in like athletic shorts and a t-shirt.
It's
like, they know, I know. I don't think I'll be able to transform this into what these clothes are supposed to be.
No, and I'm not looking to,
Me neither.
I'm not, but some of their stuff fits me and it's very cute.
Yeah.
But it's like not the stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways.
What's your egg on your face?
My egg on my face is, okay, so for protection, I normally carry a mace and a knife, okay? The knife is like this big. It's not big. It's just, in case I need something or whatever, right? So about a month ago, Bruce and I are flying to Portland, and I had a knife in my bag, and it got confiscated. And the woman was like, you
can't have your knife.
You can't have your knife. I go, sure, of course. She goes, we're going to have to take it. I go, it's fine. Whatever. So I buy another one, the same exact knife. The same exact one I buy, $40. It's a lovely, beautiful purple knife. I love it. Anyways.
How much was it?
$40. Oh. So I'm on my way to Arizona this week. My bag goes through. It's a carry-on. It goes through. The little beepy thing goes off. I'm going, what is in my bag? Because I genuinely didn't know.
Yeah.
And then he took out the little backpack that I have, and I go, there's probably a knife in there. And he was like, what? And I go, there's probably a knife in there. And he pulls it out, and he goes, you're going to have to check a bag if you want to bring this. And I was like, no, it's fine.
How much was checking the bag?
$30 both ways. So it's $60 for a $40.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, my point is this. Egg on my face for looking like a felon twice.
Yeah.
And then on the way back, they got me for mace.
Jesus, Kelly.
I know. Well, the thing was, they didn't catch the mace on the way there, so I thought, you're not going to catch it on the way back.
Yeah.
And then they did, of course. So technically, in the past month, I've been caught 3 times.
They're going to flag you.
Well, there's no need to flag me. It's all like self-defense things. And I keep explaining, I'm like, sorry, I walk by myself late at night sometimes. I got to carry things on me.
Yeah.
But then I met this lovely guy at the airport who explained to me. We had a very interesting conversation, but he was like, you got to get a concealed carry license. And I was like, oh, let's make this problem for me even worse. Great idea. You're right. I thought, oh, shoot. You know what, buddy? I can't even handle a knife. What makes you think I should have a gun on me at all times?
No kidding.
Yeah. What are you going to do?
What are you going to do? Egg on your face, buddy.
Egg on my face.
I've been stopped before at the airport because I had one of those little cat knuckle thingies. This was years ago. And the guy was like, do you know what this is? And I wanted to be like, no, I don't.
I thought it was just a little...
Could you tell me?
What is it?
What is it? Fuck off. Just take it.
Of course I know what it is.
Douchebag.
Asshole. Just take my one bit of self-defense that I have throughout this entire traveling experience.
Yeah. Jerk.
Yeah, I could freaking stop another 9/11 with this thing. Can you imagine?
No. Don't make me. Don't make me imagine, Kelly.
I'm just saying. On one hand, it's like, okay, yeah, you don't have psychos on the plane with X, Y, and Z. On the other hand,
you also don't have
anybody with anything.
Yeah, put a marshal on every flight if you want to be an asshole about that shit.
Put a marshal on every flight.
I want a marshal on every flight.
Yeah, Me too. How many air marshals do we have?
Not enough.
Seems like we got 5 for the whole country.
Yeah,
I feel like
it really does.
I never go on the plane and one's on.
Yeah, I think I've seen 1 in my life.
Yeah.
Definitely not enough.
No.
Definitely.
No.
Next up?
Yep.
What are
We've
we
got
doing?
beef.
We've got beef.
Do you want me to go first?
Sure.
Okay. I'm done. I'm just done with these with cokeheads. I'm just done with it. I'm done. I don't want to entertain you anymore. You're annoying me.
You are annoying.
I'm exhausted by people that tell me they don't do it and they do it.
It's annoying.
It's annoying. You're annoying. Your brain is bad. That's kind of it.
What else do you want?
What else do you want? And it's frustrating because it's like, do I look like somebody that even wants to try it? No, I don't. Objectively, I don't. The other night at the Improv, this fucker wouldn't leave us alone. And then he chases after us when I'm going to the bathroom and he goes, Kelly, you want some blow? No. Do I fucking look like
Yeah.
I want to do that with? Do I look like somebody that wants to fucking do that with you? No. Not an ounce of me is a coke bitch.
I think it is the dumbest fucking thing that you can be doing.
If-
I really find it to be so incredibly stupid. And when people like bring it up in front of me, I'm like, that is stupid. You shouldn't do that. Like, I literally am like, that is so dumb and selfish and just beyond just, I don't get it. I really don't get it. The reason I don't give a shit is because 95% of the people that you're talking about who are doing coke aren't addicts to coke.
No,
They're
you're
just being idiotic.
Yeah.
And partying and that type of bullshit. That's what it is. It's not as though it's people who are, draining their entire, it's people who are trying to seem interesting and fun, and it doesn't make you interesting doing that shit. It doesn't make you interesting. I genuinely, like, I don't feel.
Well, it's also just like, I understand if you try it once or twice. I understand if you have a bad experience with it and you explain to me, you're like, I'm not going to do it again. But I have had multiple people who are like, yeah, I did it again and I got myself in a bad situation, or like it's all the information is right there. And people go, oh, you're judging people for doing drugs. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm judging you.
I am judging you because doing drugs when there's fucking fentanyl laced in shit nonstop. Of course not. Of course it's not your fault. It's laced, but fucking get real.
Here's my thing. Is that people get so riled up about judgment. Do you have a good reason to be doing it? Do you have a good reason? If you had a good reason, then perhaps there wouldn't be judgment for you doing it. But it doesn't seem like there's a good reason at all.
No, it's the idea of like, hey, I don't want to be held accountable for what I'm doing. And if my shit is laced, then I'm all of a sudden very much so accountable for this decision that I made.
I just don't get being like, oh, well, it keeps me up later. Maybe go to bed.
Maybe go to bed.
Maybe go to bed.
Fucking, yeah. You don't, trust me when I say this, the world does not need that much of you. The world does not need you all the time up till 6 a.m.
Go to bed.
Go to bed.
Jesus.
Yeah, it like actually really pisses me off because I'm like, somehow I'm a jerk for being like, hey, don't do this. And it's like, well, hold on. No. Like, if something happens to them while they did this drug, like, it's not regular. It's not even, no.
No, I really hate it.
Coke doesn't come from the earth. It's made in a fucking lab. You think you should be putting that in your body? Come on. Like, if you're going to do drugs, do something that came from a plant.
Yeah. It does piss me off, and nobody can change my mind on that. And so there's nothing that could come out about cocaine where I would look at it and go, that's a good idea. There's absolutely nothing.
Even at the end of the day, okay, even if fentanyl wasn't a big problem, even if, it didn't fuck with your brain, even if all these things, at the end of the day, when you're on cocaine, you're annoying as shit.
Yeah, you're really annoying. You're really annoying.
And anybody who's not on cocaine hates you in that moment.
Yeah, because you're on coke and you're annoying.
Sorry.
I don't know. Figure it out.
Literally, it gets me riled up.
Yeah, it gets me riled up too. You want to know what I have beef with though?
What?
Bitches who don't say excuse me. There.
Yeah.
There. Last night, I am out and about, and these two women, very, very pretty,
of course.
Whatever. And that's the thing, is that just because you're pretty doesn't mean you get to be a bitch. Like, I don't know.
No.
They tend to walk as though you're not even there. Like, you're literally not even there. And they walk.
Where were you?
I'm just walking on the street, and they literally, like, walk to me as though I'm just supposed to move. Like, I'm just supposed to move out of the way for them because...
You move out of my fucking way.
Here's the problem, is that I'm at the point where I'm saying stuff. Yeah. I kid you not, I'm saying stuff.
What'd you say?
They literally start to walk past me, and I just go, no, yeah, that's how that's supposed to work, for sure. Fuck you! You don't get to treat people like shit just because you're pretty. I don't give a fuck. Don't be rude.
Yeah. 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 Well, you know what? The other thing, too, is pretty, like, the pretty that's out here in Los Angeles, because let me be so clear. I think the most beautiful people look nothing like these bitches in LA. I just don't think that they do. I think
absolutely.
To me, the whole uppity, plasticky thing isn't really my speed.
Yeah.
Now, if it's yours, great. More power to you. Do whatever makes you feel pretty. Fine, whatever. But the other thing is that beauty fades. That ugly-ass personality is going to be there for forever.
It's going to last forever.
Yep.
And you're wondering why you look through his phone and there's 20 other bitches there? It's because of your nasty-ass attitude. You're confused as to why your fake titties aren't making him stay and act appropriately? Why? You suck ass. I'm literally pissed.
I'm pissed too.
It happens to me all the time.
Oh, yeah. It
happens to me all the time. Women who just are model-esque or whatever walk towards me and act to me as though I am literally just nothing. I'm nothing. Because I look the way that because I look like a normal fucking human being. I don't know. But it's so weird. And I'm just like, you are goofy. And if you think I won't say something, you're off your rocker.
Yeah.
I'm saying it.
Yeah. My go-to is I'll go, oh, no, I'm sorry. Yeah. I do it in that tone. Which,
Oh, no, excuse me. Oh!
Oh, pardon me.
Pardon me.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't. That pisses me off.
I know. It really, really irritates me.
Because, you're not that pretty.
You're
never that pretty.
You're not that pretty. Okay? You're not.
Yeah, that is true. Yep, and one night you fall flat on the concrete.
Don't be confused.
That nose gets fucked up. The COO of Beyond Beef is looking for it. You got any crumbs left on the sidewalk?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't like
makes me
that.
mad.
I don't like that either. Ooh, we both got riled up right now.
Yeah, we sure did.
Okay, all right.
All right. We're doing Hen
fall.
House Open Mic.
Yep.
Category is fall.
Do you want to go first?
Sure. I'll go first. I decided to do a monologue from a documentary, a crime documentary series, which is very unlike me because I hate crime documentaries.
That is unlike you, but go ahead.
But it's a monologue from somebody being interviewed for the documentary.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Gary Albert. I was Bobby's colleague at Lee's Appliance. I have to say I didn't expect Bobby to murder folk and display them so horrifically on his balcony. I didn't last I spoke with him. It was a Friday. You see, I was in the break room having my tuna sandwich on marble rye that my wife Darla prepared for me, and Bobby came over. I asked how he was doing. You know, he said, all right. He had a busy weekend ahead of him. And I said, me too, darling. And I were going pumpkin picking, and we're doing our annual carving. He called me a simp. I said, I don't know what that meant. He tried to explain there's no way a man likes carving pumpkins with his wife. I told him he hadn't seen my pumpkins before. They turn out real nice. So I showed him a couple photos of years before, my pumpkins on my porch. And he said he'd love to put his carving work on his porch, but can't. I said, well, why not? I'm sure folks would love to see your art. And then now I guess we're in the situation we're in today. And truly a miscommunication on my end. He misunderstood what I meant. Anyway, would you like to see my pumpkin? I did a minion this year. The kids really like when I do cartoons. Thank you.
The story is that he carved people like a pumpkin and then put them...
Isn't that terrible?
That's horrible. Wow. A good job, though.
Thank you.
Nice. That was a good one.
Thank you.
Wow. Dark. Very unexpected for you, Miss Burt. All right.
Well, I had to do it crime related.
Okay. I have a song called Leave Me Be.
Okay.
I'm falling. Ooh. I'm a leaf and I'm falling. I'm falling down to the ground and I won't make a sound, but you'll see me. Yeah, you'll see me and my family. We used to be something, a green tree growing, but now we're just leaves and we're falling to our death, hoping no one steps. Crunch, crunch on us, crunch, crunch on us. I'm afraid 'cause I'm falling. I'm a leaf and I'm falling. Falling down to the ground. Oh, I won't make a sound, but you'll see me. Yeah, you'll see me and my family. Yeah.
Dark.
Yeah, Leaves falling to their death. Sad. But the whole family will be there, so that's something to keep in mind.
If we go down, then we go down together. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Both of us really took this theme and
can't wait to figure out what we do for winter.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I think it's really nice. I thought you were gonna do like a little rolling,
falling on the ground. Yeah.
I did. I thought for a second.
Left the good job on the tree branch. Working every night and day. Oh, I'm gonna fall right to the ground.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna be in a garbage bag because people don't want leaves on their lawn. Yeah. But I don't care.
And I'm back.
Big leaves keep on falling. Oh, the leaves keep on falling. And they're falling on the ground.
This has been another episode of Night Coop.
Woo, Night Coop. All right, folks. You can follow us, Night Coop Podcast on Instagram. I'm at This Is Kelly Ryan.
I'm at I Am Allie Ryan.
And be sure to like, subscribe, do the whole things. Leave us a 5-star review if you're able.
Yes.
And we will see you next time.
We will see you next week.
All right.
Bye now.
Bye now.